And it is a magnificent Monday morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. But first, coffee. Not bad. What I did was I took 5 coffees from Walmart, Sam's Choice, or what are they called? Yeah, like Sam's Choice. I'll show you. And I put 1 scoop of each in my hand grinder. And I've been working my way through these Sam's Choice coffees, which have been surprisingly good. I'll show them to you real quick. Hold on a second. I really need this coffee bad. I'm waking up feeling slightly gnarly today. I enjoy a good classic cocktail. 1 glass of wine, 1 beer, a vodka and tonic with a twist of lemon or lime, an old-fashioned, a Manhattan, classic cocktails. Summertime whiskey sour, daiquiris, the slushy, icy drinks I enjoy in the summertime if I'm on vacation, whatever, at the beach. And I grew up with a family that loved whiskey and old fashions. And I'm kind of a whiskey guy. I like the taste of it. I don't like drinking too much of anything. When I've gone out, I always order a glass of water. You know, I'll have a beer and a glass of water, but I haven't had beer in so long because of the carbs. And I felt so much better because of that, so much better. So I'll order a cocktail and a glass of water, but 1, always 1. Well, last night I enjoyed my old-fashioned so much that I had 2, and I can feel it. And I'm not feeling like the best version of myself right now. So what that did was it confirmed with me, I can handle 1 drink. Why would I want to feel like this on a regular basis? And I don't want to get used to this. I feel kind of like blah right now. I feel gnarly. So that's why my coffee is important this morning. But it's never too late to learn again. So 1 cocktail is fine for me. And when I drink out of the square shot glass, literally 1/4 to 1/2, and I sip. As you get older, you really can't drink and feel good. Catches up with you. It does. Let's not kid ourselves. All right, so I want to show you these Sam's Choice coffees before we get started with the show today. Sumatra. I get this at my Walmart. If you, like, there's a couple Walmarts near me. There's one that I call a Ghetto Mart. It's a Walmart that just is small. The shelves are always just like a mess. Customer service blows. And I just call it Ghetto Mart. I can't stand it. And then there's another one not far from there where the customer service is good. Shelves are always stocked. It's a super Walmart. And it's better lit. It just seems like it's brighter inside. I don't know why. And the people kind of give a damn a little bit more than the other one. So I can't get this coffee at Ghetto Mart, but I can get it at my regular super, what do they call it? Super Walmart? Walmart Super Center or something like that, which I enjoy. Sumatra. These are $5.88 a can. I get the beans and then grind them. So we have this Sumatra. Guatemalan. Brazilian. And I'm working my way through these. I don't like to waste things. There's a couple of these that I would probably throw out if I wasn't such a... I just don't like to waste anything. Maybe I can use them for potting soil or something. Colombian. And then, of course, their version, their Ethiopian beans. So I have 5 of these that I'm working my way through. And I wish I could work my way through them faster than... Let's take a look at what my least favorite is first. I love Colombian coffee. Love it. Absolutely am crazy about Colombian coffee. Except Sam's Choice Colombian coffee. That's number 5. Number 4. No flavor. Maybe it's just the Sam's Choice, I don't know. But the Brazilian bean, not a fan at all. So for me, the Colombian and the Brazilian, I kind of have no use for. And they might be just like my reserve coffees that I keep on the side in case I run out or something and I'm desperate. But these two, for Sam's Choice, I'm not crazy about. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying I'm not crazy about them compared to the others. Next one in line for Sam's Choice coffees is the Sumatra. I like it. I normally love Sumatra. I just like this one here. That's number 3. 5, 4, 3. Number 2, as far as the Sam's Choice is concerned, is the Guatemalan bean. I'm probably going to be on these for another 10 days before I'm done with them. Then I'm going to have to get a new supply of another brand as I'm working my way through the various brands. But I wanted to get all of them. The Guatemalan bean, very floral, a lot of flavor. Love it. That's number 2. And my favorite, as I've told you in the past, is Ethiopian, number 1 by Sam's Choice, that you get at Walmart in the food section. So my favorites, top 2, Ethiopian, Guatemalan from Walmart. Try them out. This is what I would do. I just get all 5 and try them yourself. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. I would consider them, let me see how much. These are 12-ounce cans. It's beans. And you can get the ground one too, but I like grinding my own. I just find that when you grind your own, you get a little bit fresher taste, because I've had the bags of, the ground version of all of these, and I really like the bean version much, much better. So $5.88 each, so let's say like $6 each. So for $30, you'll get 5 of these cans. And it's a good deal. It's decent. Can't complain. It's not the best coffee I've ever had. But the Guatemalan and the Ethiopian have piqued my curiosity to seek them out with other vendors, other companies, and see how they are different. For instance, I do love Colombian coffee, like 8 o'clock coffee. Love it. Their Colombian coffee beans are fantastic. Sam's Choice, it's okay. Some people did recommend Brazilian coffee beans to me once, but the Sam's Choice Brazilian is not a good. But try them all. For $30, you're going to get 5 cans. And I'm not going to put a link down below for them. You're just going to have to go to your bigger Walmart and find it. Let's get started. You don't want to be the Pied Piper of fools and idiots. So you hesitantly use delete and block when on social media. And then you struggle with the fact that, well, maybe a fool can learn from you, so you should just go easy on them. And then you wake up from the delusion. Only life's smackdowns can correct a fool. No fool is going to get corrected as a result of my videos or my Twitter. It's not going to happen. Life is harsh to fools. And that's what gets a fool back on the right track. So when I get a constant barrage of idiots, I just delete and block. And I'll give you an example of that. So I did a video you've seen with my friend Nina. She's a family therapist. She's good. She has some insight into some family issues when it comes to children. She's a social friend, and I decided to do some interviews with her a year ago. So the videos that you're going to see on my channel in the next few weeks are from a year ago. And I just feel that my audience is more ready for them now than they were a year ago. She's an interesting person. You can have some good conversation with her. And then some people just started putting comments about her breasts. And hey, look, I'm a guy. I dig chicks. But when I interview people, I do it seriously, not mockingly. And I take them very seriously. And I try to mine the gold. I mine the gold. I try to extract things out of them. And then there's always just some overly horned up or just rude fool who's making comments about her boobs or something like that. And then I had posted something about a gal that I know, 60 years old. She's going to be 61. Long, beautiful gray hair. Gorgeous. Top model. Just beautiful. Look on my Twitter, you'll see. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already. It's at George Bruno. And I said, gentlemen, this is 60. I showed a picture of her. Edinburgh, Scotland. Silver is the new blonde. Gorgeous girl. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is a reply from one of my followers. I'll pass. Maybe if we were on a desert island together and over time I needed the sexual release, then only then might I even consider sex with this geriatric, but only if it were life or death. I don't want to be the Pied Piper of idiots. Association is everything. I want winners. I want to turn losers into winners. I want to turn people that feel like losers into at least people who feel like winners, who want to be the best version. You can't be the best version of yourself when you're talking like that. You can't. How you speak, let me tell you this, how you speak about women, there's a difference between talking truth about men and women and intergender dynamics. There's a difference between speaking truth and being just an idiot and rude about it. And what happens is that rudeness and the foolishness works its way out into your behavior. Some idiots have made some comments. What's with the change of content, all this woman hating? I'm not hating on women. Ever. I love women. And out in a social situation, I'm a gentleman. I'm the guy that holds the chair, pours the wine, takes the coat, stands up when a woman comes into my presence. That's what I do. And that's what you should do. The men's movement is not, it's not to become an asshole. Become stronger in who you are, not what you are against or what you perceive to be true. Become a better man. Don't use your knowledge and your freedom for an opportunity to hate, to say stupid ass things, to be a fool. Calm your shit down. All right, you've been hurt. All right, it doesn't, men or women, you've been hurt. You've had some bad experiences. Relax. Stop. Drop. Think. Be a stable stoic. We'll get into that further in the future. The problem with certain movements is that they will attract idiots. They will. Don't be an idiot. Ban marriage. It kills more people than guns. A gun will do it quickly. A person who has a failed marriage may do it over a period of 20, 30, or 40 years, one drink at a time, one joint at a time. There's many different ways that people take themselves out. Some do it quickly and tragically. Other people do it slowly and tragically. But the thing that they all have in common is that it's all tragic. Slowly killing yourself because something went wrong. And I would encourage you to take a look at the role that you played in the demise of your relationship. It's not about just surviving. In the very beginning, if you have a failed relationship, it's about survival. But if you're just in survival mode forever, life is not, there's no quality of life. We want to talk about thriving, not just surviving. What if the organization was called the Proud Girls, made only of women? Same exact reasons for creating it, get together, saying the same exact things. The response of the public would be, you go girl, girl power, equality, go get 'em. I guarantee that. Double standards. Turn the tables. When you see things, turn the tables and see how different the response would be. When I interview people, I like to think of it more as a mildly guided conversation with my guest, where I mine the gold, I pull the best out of them, so that the audience, either listening or watching, is enriched, encouraged, satisfied, and then deep needs that are unknown somehow get met. I want my interview, I want to pull the gold out of people so that when you watch it or hear the interviews and conversations, it does something inside of you, not just feeds this, but feeds this here. Notice I said, not just feeds this. I want to reach your mind and your heart with my conversations and interviews with people. I don't want it to be just an academic and intellectual exercise, but I don't want it to be an emotional trip either, because I'm trying to teach you to get away from living by your emotions. So you need the combination of both, intellect and heart, in order to succeed in life. If you live your life by only one or the other, it's a very unbalanced life. So the end game is to highlight the guest's wisdom so you benefit. That's what my interviews and conversations with people are all about. Baldric, your head's as empty as a eunuch's underpants. Blackadder, 1983. If you are no good to yourself, you are no good to others. Has anyone noticed that Hollywood has gotten preachy, agenda-driven, and condescending with most of its movies? Give me an independent film any day of the week, but they better not be preachy, agenda-driven, or condescending. I don't want a movie to teach me anything about anything. I want to be entertained. I don't want to be moved or guilt-tripped about anything, which is what a lot of Hollywood BS is doing right now. That's why movies are sucking so bad. You look through the list of movies and you're just like, God, I don't even want to go to the movies anymore. That's why I belong to a membership theater where I watch independent films. You pay a certain amount every year to join, and then your movies are like $5 or $6. I love it. I walked into Muhammad's smoke shop. Good afternoon, Mo. Good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a long time, he says. I said, Mo, I was just here 3 days ago. And then I go to the back of the store. Another guy walks in. Mo says, good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a long time. I thought that was kind of funny. He must just say that to everybody. But I'm going to do an interview with Mo about business, about tobacco, about cigars, about his customers. I think that'll be an interesting interview. Beard mistake number 1237. I remember I had an Amish beard for a day. It would be like a beard like this, without the mustache, and a little bit more neck. I couldn't believe the resemblance I had to Dr. Zaius from Planet of the Apes. Thank God it was only for a day, because I kept having a craving for bananas and hanging by my arms. And then I just went to a full goatee with a soul patch and chops, sideburns without the stash, and that kind of decreased the monkey look. So that's an acceptable option if you don't want to completely unload your beard. You can build a truly magnificent body with a pair of 20-pound dumbbells. I did. 20-pound dumbbells. Magnificent body. However, I wasn't functionally strong. And by functionally strong, I mean this. You need to move the refrigerator out so you can clean underneath. You need to carry a dresser or a bed up a flight or two of stairs. You want to be out in your garden turning the dirt over in the spring. You want to be able to lift up your nieces and nephews and give them hugs. Instead, you squat down. Functional fitness, functional strength. Dumbbells do make you look good. I can pump up the shoulders, arms, chest, leg. I can do so much, but you really do need the compound exercises to develop full body functional strength. And that's what I'm going to be moving to real soon, is the more compound exercises. Because I found that my functional everyday strength was lacking, and my goal was wrong. My goal was just to look good. Looking good means nothing if you can't move furniture or work in the garden or chop wood. Age alone is irrelevant, but age with experience and wisdom are very relevant. Don't just get older, get wiser. Get hired and promoted and moved and recognized because of your age and experience. And I know it's easier said than done, but there is a way to do it. And I do it every single day. You can always tell who has cats on your street. Just look for the jacked up mini blinds in the windows. I'm up early, sitting quietly, working on my online business, sipping coffee, listening to the cats chirp, hum and play around the house, running up and down the wooden stairs. When they run down the stairs, it sounds like a bag of golf balls just rolling down the stairs. It seems like they just run in packs around the house. It's kind of fun to hear. The sound of life in the house. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave that role to the poor. Black Sabbath, 1970. All my kids loved my truck. I'll probably get one again, as you know. As the country song says, there's just something about a truck. I had the truck when they were little, but they loved riding in it, playing in it, helping me wash it, sitting on the tailgate while having lunch, fishing, hanging out. We used to back the truck up to a stream, open up the tailgate, we'd all sit. All four of us, me and the three kids, would sit on the tailgate with fishing poles. Man, that was fun. Great memories. If you call out sick, make sure they don't hear the seagulls and turn off the jet ski engine first. If I am ever hired to be a host on a TV shopping channel, when tasting the red velvet buttercream holiday sprinkle cupcakes on the air, I promise you I will never say, I feel like there is a party in my mouth. Men, there should never be a party in your mouth. How many of us work out, eat well, work hard, have goals, yet we fall into the trap of speaking negative things about ourselves? And I'll tell you how you do that. Do you ever just say, oh, I'm such a jerk. I can be such a jerk. Or I can't believe I did that. Never speak bad about yourself. Never. The finest things in life are aged and seasoned. Wine, cheese, artwork, antiques, and people. And that is it for the day. I hope you learned something. Wise people learn and apply things and their lives get changed. Fools need the smackdown that life will give them. They need to lose everything. They need to be hurt emotionally, mentally, physically, and sometimes still they don't learn. And then they self-destruct or destruct others. Don't be a fool. Be a wise person. If that's something that you feel you can make a decision to do, life is going to be cruel to you if you're a fool. Cruel to fools. Life does not have mercy on fools and idiots. It's a hard way to live. And then you grow up hard and you destroy yourself and you start to destroy others. And then you suck as a spouse, and then you suck as a parent. Have a great week. I've got some great interviews coming up. Hey, check out my interview with Goldman. I'm going to put a link for it down below. He's an artist, a good guy. Known him for a couple years now. I want you to check him out and then let me know what you think. And again, visit the sponsors of the Daybreak Show. They help support this show. And they're important to keep this information going. Cheers, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow morning.